Well, I'm going to start recording then.
Oh no.
Michael, big improvement. We like it.
All right. So today I'm going to do, it's Monday, so we're going to chat about mental stuff. Mental Monday. And then anyone that's not following up, the way that we training sessions, or for people who are new, Michael, what have you done? The way we do these training sessions is we operate in cycles that last for 3 months. So we build up to a max at the end of the cycle, then we start again, we build up, and we build up, and we build up. Every cycle we work on different things. And so we were chatting at the start of this cycle, and everyone was just like, man, I've got mental problems, man, my head needs some work, and all that kind of jazz, which is classic freediver stuff, being mental. So we're focusing on the aspect of performance and the mental aspect of freediving. So we spoke a lot about the creation and the utilization of mental programs before we'll sort of talk about a reasonable amount. Today we're going to talk about attention deconcentration, or we're going to talk about deconcentrating the mind. Now, if running a mental program is something that we do in the like before our performance, before our dive or before our breath hold, in order to just basically train the mind in a Pavlovian way to know that, all right, we're getting ready for a big performance, it's time to engage all of our breath holding mechanisms. Deconcentrating is a mental technique that we can use in the lead up to our mental program. So you see how our whole preparation game is getting a little bit more in depth and a little bit longer. And you can also deconcentrate during performance, especially during static. We're doing apnea walks today. So you will have all experienced what a deconcentrated mind feels like. It's basically tuning out. But probably with a little bit less thought attached, because you we zone out, we just think about something else. Whereas deconcentrating is just the deconcentration of the brain itself, or the deconcentration of your focus, your mental focus. And the way that we do this, or the best way to really do this, is actually to start with a physical deconcentration. So we do it with our vision. So deconcentrate our vision, and then we let that feeling of deconcentration waft over our mind. So this is the way that we do it. We get our hands and we put them out in front of us and make a little triangle. You hold it out probably about as far as you'll do. Is focus not and stare at the same thing behind you. So we're trying to focus not on the thing that is through the triangle, and we're trying to focus not on the triangle itself. Does that make sense? So because we have two different points of focus, we want to actually deconcentrate our visual focus from both of those points. So we want to be concentrated on nothing. So we start looking through the triangle, and then we try to defocus our eyes from whatever it is we see through the triangle. And once we've done that, then we just hold it.
Oh, that's hard.
It's really easy. Take your glasses off, Majid.
Yeah. Actually, yes. So let's give this a bit of a go again. So hold out the triangle. We can do it. It's usually best like this, so you can get more of a visual. You can see everything. And try to defocus your eyes from being focused on anything, from being focused on what is through the triangle, from being focused on your fingers or your hands, from being focused on anything at all. Let's just focus on that. And it's really nice. It's a really nice feeling to be defocused. You might have to play with it for a minute or so.
Like I can't hold it. Like it happens and it just refocuses.
It's easy.
Yeah. Is anyone managing to hold it?
Well, not being focused is a strength of mine, so it's good.
All right, so let's try this now. I want you to hold the triangle out, and I want you to defocus your vision. And then once your vision is unfocused, try to let that feeling being focused, try to let that overtake the rest of your mind. Try to let yourself just be washed over by that feeling of nothing being focused.
This is excellent.
And then eventually you can remove your hands and your brain will stay unfocused. And it's actually, and you're able to just bang, defocus your mind. Imagine what a benefit that would be in the lead up to any kind of big performance in which you might be experiencing nerves. Make sense? Pretty simple.
Heck yeah.
Hard to implement. Not really hard. It just requires repetition. You just got to do it a lot. So that is our new mental technique of the day, is defocusing the vision and moving towards defocusing the mind. Yay, cha-ching, cha-ching. I never know, Brandon, what this means. Is this clapping or is this money?
I always thought it was like jazz snaps, like hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm weird. Don't listen to me.
No. Brandon, you are what with certainty I can say you are not the strangest person in this group.
I'll have to step up my game then.
All right, cool. So we are doing a medium interval apnea walk table today. Now, the way, for those who are new, the way that we do our training tables is we set an interval, which is a time frame that you have to start your following breath hold, right? So let's just say we're going to do 10 apnea walks with a 3-minute interval, which is what we're doing today. Let's say we're just doing that. So what you have to do is every 3 minutes, you have to start a new apnea walk. You decide when you breathe, you decide how much recovery you give yourself before the next one begins. So you are in total control of when you're breathing and how long you recover for. All you have to do is you've given yourself minutes to recover. If you hold your breath for a minute and a half, you have a minute and a half to recover. If you hold your breath for 2 minutes, you have 1 minute to recover, and et cetera, et cetera. The goal is to get as close to the 3-minute interval as possible, but only if you can do it completely relaxed and in a really repeatable and comfortable way. We do absolutely no breath holds that are not done with 100% comfort from beginning to end. There is nothing to be gained by pushing yourself. There is nothing to be gained by experiencing discomfort or having uncomfortable breath holds. So everything is fun and happy and it's good times all round.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Adam,
Jazz hands, yeah, jazz snap.
Adam, just one question
So,
on what
yeah,
you just
sure.
said. In fitness, you have the overload principle, so you have to always overload a little bit to be able to see improvements. So you don't want here to be pushing a little bit further than you can to see improvement.
So Alex, what you're talking about is stress, right? So you're talking about that in every aspect of life, in order to force the body to adapt, we have to stress the body to cause the adaptation, right?
Yeah.
To cause the body to improve, we have to stress the body so the body knows to change itself so it can do the thing we've been stressing it for. Now, in freediving, we begins. That's usually where the confusion comes. We seem to think that we need to experience a mental challenge in order to be experiencing a physical stress, whereas actually in breath holds where we experience enough carbon dioxide and hypoxia long before we actually experience a mental discomfort. So you are stressing the body and you are forcing the body to adapt long before you're like, well, this is really tough, but I'm going to keep pushing myself and keep going.
Okay. Even though the mental weakness is coming first. Okay.
Yes.
Good answer. Thank you.
It's also the strategy that leads to long-term improvements without any plateaus. For anyone that's been in freediving long enough, you'll know that the world of freediving is filled with people that plateau. You know, they get to a certain level and they don't progress any further. And it's because they have too many bad experiences on their journey to that certain level. And it becomes very hard to make themselves go deeper or further or longer, because you're fighting a very ancient part of your brain. You're fighting your flight and fight response. And the truth is that no one is stronger than their fight and flight response. Like, no one will be able to overpower it in the long run. It will always win. You'll beat it a few times, you'll beat it for a few weeks or a few months, you'll overpower it, but it will always win in the long term. So it's best not to play that. It's best not to be pushing yourself to the point where you're dealing with your fight and flight response. The way that we train here is that you will 100% not progress as quickly as you could. The person who progresses hard, they'll get really far in 3 months and they'll be there for the rest of the year. Whereas the way that we go a bit slower, but by the end of the year, we'll be significantly more adapted and better and, you know, stronger all around. Sweet.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you.
Cool. All right. So 10 apnea walks, 3-minute interval, and let's get ready to go. You can let's. What I'm going to do is today I'm going to give you four minutes to breathe, so you can play with some deconcentrating. Now, when we hit the 2 mark, as we know, anyone that's been here, we start running our mental program. And then once again, on the last breath hold, once we're 30 seconds out, we run our secondary mental program. And I'm just trying to think, just for the new people who are here, the way, I mean, like, you know, the breathing we use here is just all tidal breathing. From 30 seconds out, we do allow 3 purge breaths. So 30 seconds of purge breathing in the lead up to the final breath. And otherwise, the rest is probably pretty self-explanatory. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Woo!
All right. Well, I'll get the time going. We'll get the music going too. That's how we roll here.
Are we doing karaoke after?
Oh, what?
Karaoke.
You know, we never end a session without. Good. All right, everyone, get yourself to your breathing stations. You have 4 minutes to breathe, 2 minutes to practice with concentration, and then 2 minutes to run your mental program. And in the meantime, I'm going to get. Oh, yeah, this is the good stuff.
A question to the purge breathing: is it forced exhales and passive inhales, or what is that?
Purge breathing is a very it's all passive. It's all passive exhales. A purge breath, you can imagine them like to be like a sigh. So it's a reasonably small inhale, like a sigh, and then just like a relaxation breath. So right, we have music going. You can probably imagine that before a breath hold, the last thing you really want to be doing is any form of forced exhales. You want to keep everything relaxed, and you want to have not worked the respiratory muscles at all. So they're passive inhales effectively and passive exhales. And it's quite minor hyperventilation, but of course it is hyperventilation. All right, I'm I'm just going to enjoy my green olives here. You all look very unfocused, which is great. How's the music volume?
Good.
All right, it's been 2 minutes, so you guys have 2 minutes to breathe. Start to run your mental program. And for the newbies here, we can talk about the mental program at the end of the session, so you know what we're up to. All right, there's 1 minute left. Just remember with apnea walks to take your time standing up. After we've taken a large final breath, there can be a bit of pressure on the heart. And the last thing we want to do is stand up too quickly. So don't rush it. Just take your time, stand up slowly, wait for the breath to settle. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds, getting ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. First apnea walk. Now we have 10 apnea walks to do, so don't feel like you need to rush into a really big one. Just warm up slowly, remembering that we want all the breath holds to feel nice from Good stuff, everyone. That's been 1 minute now. 1 minute already. Good. That's 1:15. Slowly turning the body on. Slowly getting the carbon dioxide response going. Slowly getting our mammalian diet response going. That's been 1:30. No need to go hard. No need to go fast. By the end of the session, you'll be doing a huge bloody apnea walk compared to what you're doing now. That's 1:45. And we're at 2 minutes now. Very nice. Remember, for the regulars, we're not purging for the first 2. That's 2:15. That's 2 minutes 30 now. He's a beast. Good work, Mike. That's 2:40. There's 20 seconds left. Every 3 minutes, we start a new breath hold. There's 10 seconds left. And beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Good work, everyone. That's been 1 minute already. 1 minute's already gone by. That's 1:15 now. Good work. That's 1:30. 1:30 already. That's 1:45. Sicilian olives, by the way. Absolute winner. That is now 2 minutes. Beautiful. $2.15. That's now 2:30. 30 seconds left, and we can begin to purge now. Coming into number 3, we can start to purge. That's 2:40. There's 20 seconds left. There's 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Breath hold number 3. It's been 1 minute already. Already 1 minute. $1.15. That's 1:30 now. 1:30 has already gone by. $1:45. That's now 2 minutes. Very nice. That's 2:15. That's 2:30. 30 seconds left. Coming now into breath hold number 4. Should be starting to warm up nicely now. 20 seconds left. So now over the course of the next 2 or 3 breath holds, we want to try to get as close to that interval as we can comfortably, as long as we can repeat that time again and again and again. 10 seconds. Just slowly work up a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we begin. That's been 1 minute already. Minute's already gone by. That's 1:15. That's 1:30. That's 1:45. And that is 2 minutes. Next one is going to be breath hold number 5. Nice. It's 2:15 now. That's 2:30. There's 30 seconds left. We can start to purge. There's 20 seconds left. Seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Breath hold number 5. That has been 1 minute already. Looking good. That's 1:15. That's 1:45. That is 2 minutes. 2 minutes has gone by already. And we're halfway through the workout. Past 2:15. That's now 2. And remembering that we're just slowly trying. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we begin. That is 1 minute. 1 minute already. Killing it. $1:15 is already gone by. That's 1:30.
Beautiful day.
That's
Beautiful day.
1:45. Oh, Mitch, looks great, mate.
How good's that?
That's 2 minutes now. 2 minutes already. Very nice. That is 2:15. 2:15 has already gone by. And this is breath hold number 6. So we have 4 more breath holds to go. So we want to just maintain a breath hold time, 2:30, as close to the interval as possible now. So wherever you kind of felt comfortable going, let's just maintain that time for the rest. There's 2:40, there's 20 seconds left. That's 10 seconds. Getting ready for breath hold number 7 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. This style of workout, as we know, you've been listening to me waffle on, is perfect for increasing the period of time a person can hold their breath for before any urge to breathe comes. Thing that we have to train, and most other CO2 tables that we do don't really hit that button. So with these breath holds, ideally we're holding our breath long enough to start to deplete our O2 saturation. And once we are doing that consistently, once we're depleting the O2 saturation consistently, not a huge amount, just a little bit, then we are starting to trigger that part of the body that will delay the period of time the urge to breathe. Delay the period of time we can hold out before the urge to breathe begins. That's what I'm trying to say. You can hold our breath longer before anything kicks off. It's been 1 minute now, 1 minute so far. And at the end of this workout, we're also going to chat about equalization issues. Request 1:15. 1:15. Oh, that is 1:30. Already 1 minute 30, halfway through the interval. On breath hold number 7. That's 1:45. That's 2 minutes now. 2 minutes has gone by already. Very nice, everyone. That's 2:15. Looking good. That is 2:30 now. 30 seconds left. Coming into breath hold number 8. Only 3 more to go. 20 seconds. Ten seconds, getting ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. That's been 1 minute already. Minute has already gone by. Already gone past 1:15. Good work. That's now 1:30. 1:30. That is 1:45.
Oh,
That's 2 minutes. 2 minutes already. That's 2:15. $2:30. 30 seconds left, and there is 2 more breath holds to go. 20 seconds. Ten seconds, getting ready. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Good work, everyone. A minute has already flown on by. That's 1:15. That's 1:30 now. Halfway through this interval already, and then 1 more breath hold to go afterwards. That's 1:45. That's been 2 minutes already. That's 2:15. 2:15. 1 more breath hold to go. That's 2:30. 30 seconds. 30 seconds left. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds, getting ready. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin the last breath hold. Standing up whenever you're ready, and then we cruise. That's been 1 minute already. That's 1:15. That's 1:30. Nice work. That's 1:45. Very, very nice. We are now at 2 minutes. That's 2:15. Good stuff, Mike. That was 2:23. $2:30 now. $2:40. Very nice. That's 2:50. And breathing in 3, 2, 1. That is now 3 minutes. Woo! Ah, good stuff.
Yay.
Michael, breathe. You're still going. Oh, look at that. I'll turn the music off.
Thank you, Mitchell, for your
Well
beautiful
done.
views. Huh?
Oh, no worries.
Nice news, man.
My pleasure.
Where are you?
And then the recording goes up and it's just my face.
Again.
Even more fun.
Oh, mate, how cool! How was that for? How was that? Was that pretty good for everyone? I mean, everyone did some pretty nice, substantial breath holds. Obviously, significantly better by the end than we were at the beginning. Like, who has thoughts and feelings?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which did you have, Brandon? A thought or a feeling?
Yeah, exactly.
I had many of both. Many were discomfort related. But many were also, shut up, discomfort. It's not time for you to come around yet.
Yeah.
And that
Well,
seems to actually work
Brandon,
pretty well.
this was good. This was our first medium interval table of the cycle. So before this, we were doing all volume work. So we'd be doing 20 or 30 breath holds, all with an extremely short interval. And now we're starting to move to like a medium format, like medium amount of breath holds, medium interval. And every single time we transition from volume to a medium interval, we never have great results because we've been doing purely a CO2 type training that only makes a person comfortable with the urge to breathe, but does nothing to postpone the period of time before the urge to breathe starts. So we're at this phase of our training, we'll all be getting the urge to breathe a lot earlier than we will in a few weeks' time after we train that aspect. So it's just building blocks. We have to start with one to build up to the next one. But yeah, we always have a pretty average week the first time we transition from volume work to medium interval work. So anyway, to be expected.
Looking forward to it.
Nice. Now, I got a message from Hugh, who has some equalization issues. Now, Hugh, are you comfortable if we talk about those in the group, or do you want to chat to me on your own?
Yeah, no, sure. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
So
Yes.
Hugh, I like doing this in the group, just so you know, Hugh, because it means everyone gets to learn from. So Hugh, give us a bit of a rundown on what's going on.
Well, I just really struggle with equalizing in general. Like I've been spearfishing on and off for the last like year, and I just really can't equalize at all.
Mhm.
I've tried the.
When you
Was it sorry? Just like even on land, like if I pinch
right
my
now,
nose,
like just sitting here.
yeah, I can't equalize. If I just pinch my nose and blow like you're meant to, like the Valsalva, I can't equalize my ears. But if I like pinch my nose and swallow or yawn, they'll pop. But for some reason, and then when I've tried the other way, the Frenzel way, I've been trying that for like 3 or 4 months, and I can't seem to get them to go that way either.
Fair enough. When you are Valsalvaing, do you hear anything in your ears? Sound Mike.
Sometimes a bit of pressure and a little, I don't know. There's not a lot going on though. If I squeeze real hard, if I blow really hard, one of them will go, but it's not a very common thing.
Okay, that's not the worst news ever. Hugh, are you comfortable with us seeing your face?
Yeah. Hang on. I'll chuck the camera on. I'm just in the lounge.
It's a lot easier to do this if I can see you. That's all.
Yeah. Can you see me now?
Hey, there we go. I'm just gonna make you big on my screen for a sec, Hugh.
Lucky you, eh?
All right. Hey, there you are. All right. So Hugh, what I want you to do is I want you to pinch the very bottom of your nostrils, and I want you to just equalize, just blow or whatever. What I'm looking for is I want to see your nostrils flaring out like this.
I'll move it closer.
Yeah, and pinch the very bottom of your nostrils. Like, yeah, there we go. Now you're giving it a good thump when you do that?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. And are you hearing anything in the ears?
No, not really.
Okay. Now, can you kind of tilt your nose up and put it to the camera like this?
Like that.
I want to look up. Yeah. Can you let go of your nose now and just tilt it up? Tilt your nose right up. All right. You got a slight deviation to your septum, but nothing major.
I went to an ENT to have a look at it, and he said there was no issues. He was really surprised I couldn't equalize because when whatever he was doing in my ears, he said they seemed to be functioning fine when I was swallowing. So
yeah. So so in this okay. So this is what's going on. You're getting air into your nasal cavity, which means that the problem has to be with the eustachian tube. There's no other part of the anatomy that gets in the way. Now, if you've been to an ENT, he would have checked up. Did he put the camera up your nose?
Yeah. He put that thing in. Yeah.
Yeah. So he would have seen if there were any adenoids or like scar.
Yeah. No, he said it looked pretty fine, eh?
Or random irregular growth, right? He would have seen it. Yeah. So then the issue there's only one other part of the anatomy that is at play. So have you ever done the like a eustachian tube stretching exercise?
No.
It's some good stuff.
Well, that's what you're gonna do.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna get you doing this every second day for a week, and then we're gonna chat again. All right.
Yep.
And as you're doing these exercises, if you ever feel any soreness or tiredness or fatigue in the ears, just stop or let me know and just keep me posted on how it's all going. So you're going to do a series of 5 equalizations 10 times, and you'll do this once every second day. Now, the first equalization you do, you're just going to fill your nose up with air, just like that. Not a huge amount of pressure. Just fill it up and then release. The second one is going to be slightly firmer than that, but you're not going to equalize with the strength that you like. You're not going to push hard enough that for a typical equalization, right? So first one, what I usually say to people is the first one you equalize with just the minimal amount of strength to cause an equalization. But in your case, you're going pretty hard and nothing's happening. We have to start gentler. Does that make sense? So first one, just fill the nostrils. Second one, do slightly more pressure than that. Third one, equalize with enough force to cause an equalization. Right? Fourth one, equalize a little bit firmer than you would need to cause an equalization and hold it 5 seconds. The fifth one, equalize with as much force as you can without experiencing any discomfort. As much as you can with zero discomfort though. If there's any discomfort, it's too much.
What if it's not
You hold that
equalizing? Like sometimes I've done that like super hard and not equalized. So just
So I mean, just I suppose that I would use the equalization as the guideline of how strong to go, but in your case, just progress up, slowly getting firmer and firmer.
All right, no,
And just
sounds
feel
good.
it out. But the last one should be pretty bloody. You want to do it sitting down. You might even get dizzy.
Yeah.
And then rest for about a minute and do it again 9 more times. So you do it 10 times and then that's it. And rest for a day and a half or whatever, and then go again. Every second day, do that. I think in a week you should start to feel some movement, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good. Cheers. I'll give that a go.
Yeah, I mean, like for what you're describing is a fairly classic like eustachian tube dysfunction. Out of curiosity, did you get ear infections when you were young?
Not that I know of, but I could have. But it's It was a while ago. I don't remember.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's just start there, and then we'll revisit it in a week, and then we'll see if there's any improvement. We'll see if we've sort of tackled the issue from the right angle or not.
Sounds good.
Adam, can you hear me?
Great, cool. All right. Yeah, I think there we go.
Yeah.
I'm on satellite internet, so it's always a little bit slow, but I'm here.
Sorry. What's the depth when you can start hands-free equalization?
From the beginning, from zero.
Because I tried lately and I can't.
The ocean.
Yeah, but I know you said it needs a bit more pressure.
So say it again. What depth did you go to try it?
No, I didn't want to hurt myself, so at some point I just did it like this, but I was between 8 and 12 and I couldn't keep doing it.
Can you pop your
that's
ears
fine. I mean that's
now
just
just sitting there?
No, I just can't do it. I just we did a training. I understand the thing. I train a bit, and I don't know. I'm just scared. I'm gonna push too much before I've got enough pressure to equalize.
Sorry, I just read someone just sent me a message on the thing.
Okay, I'm that interesting.
No.
It's all right.
I know your story. You just need to increase your control. That's all this is. You just need to increase your control of the hands-free. Hands-free has no limitations. If you can friend fill to a depth, if you can mouth fill to a depth, you can hands-free to that depth. There's no limitation to hands-free. It's purely based on how good are you with hands-free.
Yeah.
So if you're getting down to 12 meters and then your hands-free stops working, it means that your hands-free just isn't strong enough to keep going. And that's not just make it stronger and you'll go deeper with it. It's just that maybe you haven't been getting enough equalizations out with your hands-free on the way down. Maybe you're not balancing the pressure well enough at that depth, because it gets more complicated the deeper you go. There's a few extra things to kind of juggle, right, as we're getting deeper with hands-free. So it's just your skill level with hands-free equalization. Just keep playing, and you will work it out. You'll work it out better than if you sit here and discuss everything with me, because it's very hard for me to be in your mouth. unless you want me to be. And
Interesting.
but it's very hard for me to be in your mouth with hands free. You know what I mean? Like I can't give you the depth of feedback you can feel for yourself.
Yeah, thanks.
Adam, and with hands free, you're still basically frenzeling just against the nose clip rather than, I mean, you're opening your eustachian tube so it's easier for the air to flow into them, but you're still essentially doing a little bit of a frenzel against the nose clip.
No, it shouldn't. You shouldn't be increasing any pressure in the nasal cavity. It should be, the air should be all balanced and equalized in the mask and or nose clip, or if it's, well, let's just talk about the mask first. The air has to be balanced in the mask and the nasal cavity, and then you're simply opening the eustachian tube, and because there will be a slight decrease in pressure in the middle ear, the air will be pulled in. But the focus, I suppose, in this regard, or the way to view it, is not that we are increasing the pressure or doing a little frenzel. It's just that the pressure is always in a balanced state or in an equilibrium. And then it is only the ear that is in deficit, which then opens and fills up.
Cool.
So you need to use a nose clip.
Yeah, how to do hands-free equalization? Put a nose clip on.
Okay. No, that's a good step that I maybe missed, and they can help me. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Hugh, I'm joining you with the.
Oh, good.
The
all right, guys. Yeah. Guys, I will catch you on Wednesday.
Right. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Have a bloody
Nice seeing you.
good afternoon, evening,
Have a great week.
or morning. See you later, guys.
Take care, everyone.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you.